Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Look at Titan Attacks. This is a relatively new game out on Steam. I think it came out about a week or two ago. And this is from the same guys at Puppy Games who actually brought you Revenge of the Titans, which was last year's kind of pretty cool in the first or second Humble Indie Bundle tower defense game that actually allowed you to buy like kind of neat upgrades and it had this cool kind of sci-fi aesthetic, and we're pretty much dealing with the same thing here. You can see like the art style going on, but rather than being a slight twist on the tower defense genre, this is very much aping Space Invaders, and it's kind of neat how they do it, but I'll show you right here. Very, very simple game. So we'll hit play, we will not restore our last save game, and then all it tells you is restore the human race, or save the human race. So basically, if you've ever played Space Invaders, you're going to be very comfortable with this screen right here. Essentially, we're just using our mouse, moving around, and shooting the aliens that are coming down here. Now, if I could just aim a little bit better, hopefully we can clear this wave quickly. Now, you might be noticing there are 2 meters at the top. One of them is for cash, and one of them is for score. Right now, cash is equal to score. Oh, we gotta get this UFO, come on. Oh, that might do it. Okay, good, and this will give us a cash bonus. Now, the way we spend this cash, you will see in a second. Every time we complete a wave, we get the option to upgrade something, so we can get more shields. Right now, we can take 3 hits before we die. We can get more gun power, which is actually what I'm gonna do. Extra bullets, which is important. Smart bombs, which we can use to basically clear the map. Or add-ons. I have no idea what those do, and recharge, I also have no idea what that does. Only played 1 game of this so far. Now, the other thing that's kind of different about Space Invaders, or about Titan Attacks from Space Invaders that you might have just seen, is sometimes you will shoot a ship. It will not actually go... Oh, come on, excellent. It will not actually go all the way down. So there's skill shots that you can do, for example. Hopefully I'll get to see another one here, but you shoot a ship, and if you can shoot it again before it hits the ground, you get an extra cash bonus, and sometimes the pilot will drop out. If you rescue the pilot, or in this case probably capture them as like a prisoner of war, then you get an extra cash bonus as well. Oh, I can't. No chance to shoot him. So all this goes towards making your ship a little bit better. Obviously, I'm going to go for a little bit more extra gun power now, so I don't have to, like, 2-hit these guys, although I still might have to 2-hit some of them. And also, every time you complete a wave without taking a hit, your multiplier increases. So you get more score. I don't think your multiplier actually applies to your cash, which is an unfortunate thing, because I would love to upgrade a little bit faster. But you'll see as we go along here the cool kind of upgrades that you can pick up. So I initially, like... Oh, here we go. Skill shot. There we go. Oh, I accidentally killed the pilot, though. If you actually rescue the pilot, you get 100 cash. I don't know if it's $100, but you get 100 cash. That was actually a good shot. So it was a big miss for me to not get him, but oh well. We will upgrade our gun power again. Not too worried about shields. I don't intend on getting hit. So initially, I almost got hit right there, actually. Really got to keep that multiplier up. When I first got a promo code for this game, I was like, whatever, Space Invaders, who gives a crap? I'm probably going to hate it, but I'll give it a try. And I ended up playing, I've only played 1 game of it so far, and this is actually kind of pretty cool. I'm finding myself enjoying it a lot. Back when I was in university, my roommate had a Nintendo DS, and he had the Space Invaders HD remix, whatever it was called. It came out for that, and I had a lot of fun with that as well. So this is just kind of furthermore further to the rebirth of the Space Invaders kind of, I don't know, iterations of the Space Invaders franchise, I suppose. Although this one is actually not official. Oh, I accidentally paused the game there, but we should be okay. Let's take another crack, finish the wave here, and what do we buy now? Nothing. We'll actually save our money. Excellent. The thing is, if this game, we'll try to rescue this guy. If this game is free, I think it would be a no-brainer. Like, if this is a Flash game online, it would be awesome. One thing I haven't mentioned, like, the music and the graphical style are both fantastic. And I think they elevate it and make it more of a... Normally, you might see this as kind of like a casual experience, but I think this makes it more kind of like a... Not a hardcore experience, but a little bit cooler than your standard casual game. This ain't your dad's casual game. You know, this isn't Bejeweled 3. Not that there's anything wrong with Bejeweled, or really anything PopCap makes, but anyway. But, you know, we are dealing with an asking price here, so I recommend the game, but for a lot of people, you gotta ask yourselves the question, you know, do you really want to pay $5 for Space Invaders? I think that's the right price point for the game, but it's definitely not gonna be right for everybody, let's put it that way. Let's make sure we get this going right. There we go. For me, I think I could definitely get $5 worth of value out of this, but it all depends on what you consider to be value. So we will upgrade our gun power again. I'll get some smart bombs maybe with my next set of cash so that I can show off what those do, because those basically give you a free wave, but that's not always a good thing. So as you play more and more, different enemy types get introduced, and really my goal right here is just to keep my multiplier going as long as I can, because that's going to allow me to get more points. Again, I don't think that corresponds to cash. It looks like I'm still getting $10 for each of these ships that I kill, which is a shame. It would be awesome to upgrade a little bit faster, but oh well. Now we'll try to get this UFO here, which gives us a cash bonus. Unfortunately, oh, I could get to it. And maybe I can Get this guy before he gets all the way down to the bottom. Fantastic. 350 is not going to be enough. So sometimes as you get further and further on, you actually have to go more and more levels, more and more waves, I suppose I should say, before you get a chance to upgrade things. Which I guess makes sense, because if you actually upgraded faster the longer you went along, you'd think you would just be like super overpowered. But that could be kind of cool to have like a Geometry Wars setting where the game starts out very easy, but it kind of gets exponentially harder as you go along. Like the more points you get, obviously, the more smart bombs you get, the more lives you get. I'm talking about Geometry Wars now at this point, but let's continue talking about Titan attacks here. Really like the guys at Puppy Games. I mean, I haven't spoken with them on a personal level, but I accidentally killed the pilot and didn't get the skill shot. That was abysmal. But I'd like between this and Revenge of the Titans, I think they're doing a really good job on things recently. All right, so we got the 7 multiplier, which means we get this challenge minigame where we can try to shoot all the saucers, and if we succeed, we get some prizes. I have never succeeded though, so I don't think that's going to be an issue here, because I seem to be missing almost all of them. There's 12 saucers, last time I got 5. So if I can improve on that, then I feel like I've done a little bit better for myself. 6, fantastic, you know, incremental change. So I get more points, but no prizes, sadly. Because I would really like to see what those prizes are. Let's pick up a smart bomb and I'll show you what those do. So here we have the sweet wave, we can just right click for a smart bomb, wipe them out, and get a little skill shot as well. But it's kind of a waste of money, we don't really get much cash for that. Only got 150 there. So we'll just continue on to the next wave, but we are up to ×9 multiplier, which is crazy. Hopefully the game's going to get a little bit harder soon, so that, you know, I don't want this to be a half-hour long video, not that there would be anything wrong with that, but a half-hour of Space Invaders, you know. This isn't 1986, and I'm not Billy Mitchell. Space Invaders, I'm probably not even dating myself, I'm just probably wrong with my dating for Space Invaders. 1986, that seems a little bit late for Space Invaders. Anyway, pick up this cash. Looks like I got an achievement there. I'm not sure if you can see that in the top right. Probably can. It's the second achievement I've picked up so far, so definitely handed them out pretty freely. Not that I'm doing poorly here necessarily. We could also upgrade our shields. This will allow us to take more hits, but again, I don't intend on taking any hits, so this doesn't bother me. Now, this wave seems pretty easy. Pretty soon they introduce enemies that... Ooh, I got lucky to get that skill shot. They introduce enemies that actually come down to the floor of the level and try to attack you. And those are the biggest dicks in the entire game. Missed the skill shot, unfortunately. You'll notice there is a meter on the left, which kind of displays how many charges I've got in my shot. Maybe I can try to show this off in a second. First, let's go for this guy. Like, if I'm shooting too fast, you'll see it, in particular. Get some more cash. There we go. Or more points, I suppose. If only I could trade in those points for cash. Extra bullets is actually a pretty good upgrade to pick up, so this will allow me to fire faster, which is nice. But I do still have to recharge, so I do have to have like a little bit, like I'm thinking in Dark Souls terms, so I have to have some stamina management. Let the pilot hit the ground. Oh, I lost 100 because he hit the ground. I didn't know that would happen. I had to choose there because I fired too fast, whether to spend my remaining bullets on getting the skill shot or on getting the pilot. Oh! God damn it. So now I got hit and my multipliers deactivated. Again, I guess it's kind of okay because this doesn't actually affect us on a cash level. But it does affect us on a points level. So I'm not going to be setting any, again, Billy Mitchell-esque high scores here. Now, finally I managed to get that guy. I think I'm going to save up and get a little bit more bullet power because I don't want to spend, you know, 3 shots taking out these guys. Now, these are the guys that actually come down to the ground. And, of course, biggest pains in the ass in the entire game. I got really lucky to not be hit there. Once you take out a few of them, they're not so bad. No, they're always bad. I take it back. They also give us no cash, which is a total BS. But I did manage to get that guy, and sadly not enough money, not even close to enough money to get that gun power yet, so we'll continue on here. Oh my god, what is... I have never seen these enemies before. This must be further than I've ever gotten. Didn't get that skill shot either. So things are very quickly getting too fast. I can't shoot this guy. Oh, I got so lucky. He was getting very, very close to getting down to the bottom, which would have destroyed my shields. I would have at least taken 1 hit, let's put it that way. Alright, Saucer Man. Now's the time. There we go. A little bit more cash, 2,500. We should be able to buy some bullet power now. And let's buy some shields as well, because I did get hit. Alright, still have 600 left. Let's save it for now. Alright, now we got all saucers, but I got pretty good bullet power. So I expect that I'll be able to get my way through here quickly. Who knows, this might be... I'm not sure if this game ever has an ending. So I'm not sure if this is going to be like a let's look at that actually blossoms into a let's play, but I suppose we'll see what happens. I'm having fun with this game anyway, let's put it that way. It's weird doing a preview of a game like this, or not a preview. Let's Look At's are kind of like pseudo-reviews in a way, even though I don't intend them to be taken that way. It's weird doing like a review of a game like this where you're like, oh, there it is. There is all of the game right there. You either like it or you don't. Okay, we're gonna try to get all the saucers again. Again, don't hold out a lot of hope here. So far, so bad. I accidentally clicked and dragged my screen out of the way, so I'm gonna get like 0 here. Alright, maybe 3. A total of 3. Oh, that one missed. 4 out of 14. Okay, doing super well then. No prizes. Of course, naturally no prizes. Not even close to enough money to do what I want to do here. Now, I've never seen those ships in the middle before, and I'm not sure what those do. Oh, they just take a lot of damage, apparently. They're tanks. Missed the skill shot. Oh! I didn't get that guy either. My mouse was like right over him. You notice the waves are still pretty easy. If I had one complaint about the game, it would be that I don't think the difficulty ramps up fast enough. Like, if you're going for a high score, again, let's look to Geometry Wars for a model here. What's really cool about Geometry Wars is that the easy part of the game, at least for me, at my relatively low level, is only like the first 5 minutes, and then your score starts ramping up exponentially, and the difficulty ramps up exponentially as well, which is great for entertainment. Whereas, in this, it seems like there's a lot more of that, like, middling period, where things are not super easy, but also not difficult, which means that there's... Oh, so stupid. Which means there's a little bit lacking in the entertainment factor, but still I'm having a fair amount of fun with this game. There we go. So I did get hit there, so I took a hit on my shields. They still only cost 300 though, so I can keep that going for a long time. As long as I don't get completely destroyed on this one. I should oh man, this is like a boss fight. You can tell by the music. Get out of here, please, so I can start doing some damage. There we go, that worked out really well. Stop that guy from escaping. Oh, get the skill shots off with... These guys all give skill shots? If so, that's awesome. I should really start shooting those so I can get more of a score. Or more cash, at least. And we'll just keep continuing onwards here. Oh my god, there's a lot of these guys now. That was great on the skill shots. Okay, I got another achievement. 2 in 1 video. That's like a new record for me. They dropped a smart bomb of some sort on me. Alright, now I might be able to get enough cash. Oh, come on. I might have to buy some shields, actually. That's disappointing. I'm not sure how long I can keep this on for. Okay, these guys are bombers. That's what it is. There we go. And 1 saucer, as always, to round it out. So what are we doing here? Right, about 15 minutes. I'm at wave like 15 or something. You know, let's pick up an add-on. Oh, okay. So it gives us like extra bullets that fire occasionally. I got... Oh, okay, 1 more hit and I'm done. These guys are all bombers, so I really gotta watch out for that. Just totally vaporized that guy who fell out of his ship. Sorry, buddy. So the add-on seems like a nice touch. Oh, we just picked up a shield as well from that saucer drop. That's fantastic. I'm starting to get into it now. I'm starting to feel like this could be a marathon run here. Let's pick up another shield, because I don't want to be left out. And we'll pick up a smart bomb as well, just in case things get too rough. Now, this wave seems really easy, actually, at least so far. Liking this add-on business, let's put it that way. I wonder if shields only drop when you're at danger health. There we go. Alien mothership. Or maybe this is the end of the game. Fight to the death. Okay. Good thing I bought that smart bomb. You can see his health. Oh my god! Accidentally clicked off the screen again. Whenever I get scared, that seems to happen. It's kind of bad for recording, but it doesn't really matter, I guess, if you're just playing the game by yourself. Fantastic. Checkpoint reached. Oh, that is not the end of the game. Earth secured. Onto the moon. Did not expect that to happen at all. Let's continue. Oh, things are getting crazy here. I did not expect this in the least. This is why you should do your research before you start playing the game. But I've never been one to play by those rules that I seemingly set for myself. And of course, we got asteroids coming in as well. That's kind of neat, actually. I really like that. We got another challenge stage where we are going to shoot all these saucers. Perfection wins prizes. It is probably, there's probably no danger of that happening, game, so let's not tease each other. If I can hit 1, maybe. It won't work from there, 2. That's alright. 3. That should have been 4 in my mind. 5, 6. Click off the screen again, as usual. Really should figure out how to full screen this. This recording is annoying the crap out of me. So get a lot of points with no cash prizes. I would really like to see what these prizes are. You know what? Let's go for extra bullets again. Allow us to fire super quickly. Oh my god, so many skill shots! Get these guys out of the way. When they're so close to the ground, they scare me because I can't see the bullets that they're firing before I have to dodge them. Oh, and I actually have to shoot them twice to get the skill shot now. Come on, Mr. Angry Face. Only 345 cash on that level. That's horrible. Let's upgrade our shields a little bit. I'm feeling like I'm in for the long haul now. What comes after the moon? It's gotta be Mars, right? Standard sci-fi trope. Whoa, that was a really good wave. Still didn't pick up very much in the way of cash, but we'll continue here. Oh my god, everything's going so fast now. Okay, let's try to get some skill shots, vaporize these guys. Oh, that's cool, you can shoot the asteroids as they come down. So it's not just like a Space Invaders ripoff, technically. It's also an homage to other 80s games. It's kind of cool. I would be very surprised if this game didn't contain some missile command elements somewhere. What hit me there? Did I get hit by an asteroid or something? That was weird. I didn't expect that. Alright, well, it looks like the game is actually frozen, which is something that I was not expecting to happen, but this has been a Let's Look At of Titanite Attacks. Really enjoying this game so far, despite the fact that we just had a little performance blip there. That could be due to the recording, though. Don't let that get you down. As always, thank you guys for watching. This is now available on Steam for the low price of $5. Man, it might be a high price, depending on your affinity for Space Invaders. But yeah, seems kind of cool. Perfect price point for it. Let's put it that way. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.